When young people are empowered, they have the ability to take on decision-making processes that lead to transformation of the communities. Unlike before such interventions, like the Youth Assemblies, we are now the change makers. The youths are the leaders of tomorrow. No, the youths are the leaders of today.
I want to become a leader.
It's our time.
Vijana tunaweza.
My story begins in one of the semi-arid villages of Samburu, Kwale County. As I turn in my office chair, I reflect on how far I've come, and I can only say, this far, he is Ebenezer. Daring remains to be the story of my life.
Leadership is a continuous journey learned and adapted by each generation, bringing unique perspectives and diverse experiences essential for the development of our shared future. In this spirit, the Oslo Center, a non-profit organization, is committed to advancing democratization and democratic governance globally. Institutionalization of citizen participation and meaningful engagement in decision-making processes is the cornerstone of her interventions at subnational and national levels. In Kenya, the Oslo Center's commitment is exemplified through the implementation of affirmative action provisions in the Constitution via the Youth Assemblies program launched in Mombasa County in 2015 and later expanded to Kwale and Lamu counties.
I've been a member of the Kwale Youth Assembly since its inception in 2019.
In the heart of Lamu, a remarkable transformation has begun as a result of the Oslo Center's Youth Assembly. The narrative is shifting from having uninvolved youth now participating in development matters that affect them.
The Noble Assembly of Lamu started in 2020, October, where it was introduced by Oslo Center, the Oslo office in Nairobi.
Through the Oslo Center's Youth Assembly program in Mombasa County, participants have had the opportunity to develop their leadership abilities. Consequently, they have contributed to meaningful change in their community.
Mombasa Youth Assembly is a shadow assembly that gives the youth a platform to raise their voice and be part of decision-making and county programs.
2020, a friend called said, Rehema, there is an organization that is coming up, Kwale Youth Assembly. Can we join? Can you represent the youth in Samburu? And that's how the journey began.
Young people know their problems and they have their solution. They just need a platform to harness their skills and give ideas where can be taken into decision making.
I'm ready to serve as the Speaker of this second Kwale Youth Parliament since inception.
This is the beginning. This is and the sky is?
I,
Omar Salim Chamira.
I take this opportunity to congratulate all the members that were actually elected and the Speaker. I want to say congratulations and to the President for this opportunity that you've been given.
This assembly has its policy cycle where we have our steering meeting, we have our barazas, then we have our plenary session, then after plenary we have our cabinet meetings. After cabinet meetings we have stakeholder engagements.
The Youth Assembly, we have the 50-50 rule whereby the female youth are able to participate equally as our male counterparts. And this has enabled us to rise above these gender norms and how our culture has perceived us.
Before I joined the county government of Kwale as the municipal manager, I have been a member of Kwale Youth Assembly since its inception in 2019. It has been an amazing journey. right from inception. We've undergone capacity building trainings. Our partners Oslo Center has been instrumental in building my capacity to make sure I'm able to deliver to my mandate. One thing I like about the assembly is the rallying call over making sure there is meaningful inclusion of young people.
In the name of God.
In the name of God. My primary role has been advocating as well as being the voice of the youth with disabilities across the county in the assembly.
Thank you very much to Oslo, and of course get encouraged day by day to make sure that you work with the youth. I'm very sure that the youth programs that you have run for the number of years you've stayed active, you are now seeing the fruits.
The youth assemblies have not only empowered young people to engage in important issues, but have also provided a platform for cultural education.
Nimehudhuria sana kwa mikutano ya Lamu Youth Assembly na kuna mambo mengi ambayo yamenisaidia. Haswa kama hapa Lamu kuna challenge nyingi sana kwa upande wa vijana. Vijana wa hapa kwetu wengi walikuwa ni wanajihusisha na mambo ya mihadarati, lakini kwa wakati ambao Lamu Youth Assembly amekuwa akiwahusisha katika hii mikutano mingi, kwa kweli kumekuwa na changes kwa vijana wa hapa Lamu.
Before, we did not have the right platform for us to air our views. Instead, we use violent mechanism towards having our voices heard by the government stakeholders.
Through the assembly, we were able to push the county assembly and other stakeholders to enact the SGBV policy that has really come into shape after so many years.
Siamini kwa leo naibu gavana uko hapa katika kikao hichi. Na suti.
The Youth Assembly has redefined our approach. We now have constructive engagement through youth barazas and forming policies that are presented to the government.
Lamu Youth Assembly, we have worked so closely with them as far as peace is concerned, youth empowerment. We have also the issue of the eradication and the issue of drugs.
Kwa event ya leo,
Lamu Youth Assembly attracted us because of the diversity and the way they articulate issues. Lamu Youth Assembly has also enabled us as an interest group to be able to focus objectively on areas of the community to prevent and also to counter violent extremism. We've also partnered with them in civil-military cooperation, in distribution of sanitary towels, support during the floods and during calamities in Lamu County.
Lately, I've observed positive response from the government as we can be able to air our views out and they can be heard and implemented.
Through this organization of Lamu Youth Assembly, they are so instrumental to an extent whereby even our work as national government has been so easy because most of the youth of the assembly have been trained. They assist us also to disseminate national functions.
This assembly has one nominated member of county assembly in Mombasa County through the ODM Democratic Party.
Through the engagements nimeweza ku enhance my leadership skills na nikaweza kugombania wadhifa wa MCA Mkomani Ward. Nikaweza kushindwa, lakini pia iliweza kunisaidia kulingana na ile mileage na zile harakati za kupigania wa vijana. Nikachaguliwa kwa board ama parastatal ya serikali through appointed by the President of the Republic of Kenya. Nikaweza kukua board of director katika Coast Development Authority, na ni wadhifa mkubwa zaidi kwa sababu natumikia jamii yangu in a bigger scale.
My role as an assistant county commissioner is we maintain peace and order in the community. Second one is coordinating national government departments. Now that means I need to have problem solving skills, my communication skills have to be okay, critical thinking, listening skills, all these I learned them at the Kwale Youth Assembly.
The Youth Assembly has given me an opportunity for personal and professional growth. I was selected to become a Women and Youth in Democracy program as an accountability hub member, and currently I'm implementing a program known as Young Women at the Table.
Together we, the youth and the community can have the development agenda that we envision.
Kwale County Assembly will partner with this bunge, the new bunge, to ensure that we deliver to our community all the memorandum and petitions that we'll have.
As national government, will give them full support.
I'm a young leader. I resonate so well with the young people in Bomet and even young people across the country.
The journey and the success stories, the transformation of young people who've been once members of Kwale Youth Assembly and who've transitioned to holding different leadership positions in the county government and the national government is a testimony that indeed, as young people, we can meaningfully contribute to the development of our county government in political and socio-economic matters. Vijana tunaweza.
Kwale oye!
Together, we can pave the way for young people to realize their full potential and contribute to inclusive and sustainable development, peace, and stability.